Hello, this is Erin with the Joy in Pens and Paper, and today we are going to go through a weekly plan with me. So if that interests you, please stick around, subscribe so you can see my future content, and let's dive in. So my weekly planning, task management, schedule, everything else is in this Galen Leather Co. Zippered notebook. And I use this year the Hobonichi Day Free. This is the second one that I have used this calendar year, and I use it very much like a bullet journal. So here is my weekly setup. This is an ollie clip that I got from Cloth and Paper Co. Their monthly subscription box that I did a couple of subscription boxes a few years ago. But and then off to the side, I do have an iPad that has my calendar on it, and I will be using that to make sure that I have all of my scheduled things right here. All right. There it is. Okay, sorry. I was just realizing there was something that wasn't on that schedule, and I knew that it should have been, but it just updated itself. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is flip to the monthly calendar. So we are going to be in October as of tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love the fall. I love October. I ordered some Halloween decorations today. My son is getting to a point where he's a little too old to go trick-or-treating. He still wants to hit up a couple of houses because, you know, candy, but he more wants to hand out the candy and create a spooky environment in front of our house and scare kids, which I am 100% on board with. I think that that's an excellent idea. All right. So part of what I'm doing right now, I'm kind of stuck in my head because I'm thinking, what color am I going to use for this week? And some of the thoughts that I have going through my mind, I love that, is I don't have enough, well, my Esterbrook sea glass, I'm actually going to take it out and put it in my to be cleaned pen pile. My Lamy Studio, I am not going to have enough to do a full week, so I'm going to also put that over to the side. And it is going to be October, so I will also be doing a currently inked in October. So why don't I just go ahead and give y'all your little preview here. So I think I'm going to grab the Ferris Wheel Press brush pen and Workshop Wishes. Did have a viewer once comment that I should do all of that searching off camera or not recording. Totally agree, but this was very unplanned, so I am rolling with it. All right, so Workshop Wishes does have a shimmer to it, so I just agitated the ink. And now I am going to fill it. have my t-shirt right here to wipe it off when I am done. There we go. And I also tried to position my camera so it's a little bit closer. I'd love to get feedback on thoughts relative to that. All right. Great, great. And the only thing that I don't necessarily love about the brush pen is that there's not a potential for, well, you could cap it, but they do say that it's gonna impact the coating, so I'm not going to cap it. All right, now that I clarified that, oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. That's Sailor Ink Studio 123. Beautiful, beautiful ink. Okay, so we're in October. I have my annual physical at 8 o'clock, so I'm doing a half day sick. And then I have a job-alike group, and I'm going to a concert on Monday night. I'm going to see Rabel, who is fantastic. If you have not heard of Rabel, I highly recommend it. Look him up. He has some wonderful songs, and he is just a wonderful human being. Tuesday, I have a 12 o'clock meeting at Central Office. Wednesday, I have an IEP meeting, and I have a consult, and then I have a staff training, and I'm probably going to see my friend after work to work on some doctoral things, and then we're getting wood delivered. Thursday, I have an 8 o'clock consult, an extended evaluation meeting, and an AIMS group, which it will be my first one, so I don't necessarily know what it is, but we'll see. And then in place of soccer practice, my son has an 8 o'clock game on a turf under lights as a makeup game for one that was rained out earlier this season. It didn't rain, it was a bright sky, but there was thunder in the distance, and because the refs could hear thunder, they kept pausing for 30 minutes, and every time the thunder rumbled, the 30-minute time started over, so they ended up calling the game. And then, Friday, I have a crisis team meeting. It's going to take me a moment to adjust to the new camera placement. So bear with me. And then my son has a soccer game on the 7th, and we're rolling into a long weekend. Yay! So excited, so excited. All right. So then we're going to take this information and we're going to transfer it over here. And I am going to turn my book a little bit. So I like to start off by writing the word tasks. This is my first time using Workshop Wishes by Ferris Wheel Press. I love the golden brown. And then I write the letters for the days of the week, and that way I can document when I get things done. This has been something that's been working really well for me for a bit, so I'm sticking with it. And I try to put tasks in the day of the week here early on in my planning, so that as I'm writing down things in my schedule, I can jot down tasks that might be related to that and capture it. Last week, I tried putting some of the things I wanted to do daily up top, and I didn't love it as much as I did having those daily things down below. So I will be reversing it a little bit. And the first thing that's popping into my head is I need to set up some training slides for a meeting that's on Wednesday afternoon. So Monday is the 2nd. I actually need to do this today. So apologies, I'm going to add something because right when I get done, I actually need to send a message. I just need that to dry. Did my workout, did my budget, did my October pen and ink, did my Sunday planning. I think my grocery list is done. Yeah, so as I'm writing down my schedule, I realized that I had told my friend that I'm going to the concert with that I would be home and ready to go by 3:30 because then we're driving into Boston and we want to get there and have a nice dinner. We're going to Brighton House of Music, Brighton Music Hall to see Rabel, and there's a nice restaurant right across the street. I think it's called Tavern in the Square, which as a grown adult, I didn't realize this, and I also didn't grow up in Massachusetts, nor did I go to college in Massachusetts, but another friend of mine who did both, she said that the Tavern in the Square was called Tits when she was in her early 20s and going into Boston and living the early 20s lifestyle. And I said, well, why was it called that? And then it dawned on me, Tavern in the Square. It's the acronym. People are good. And so then the concert is at 7 o'clock. I'm very excited. I love live music. And I should actually include 5 o'clock is soccer. And I debated, I'm not going to put it on my calendar right now, but I did note here, because it's not necessarily my schedule, but I might have to schedule around it, that my son is doing a newspaper club on Mondays and a D&D club on Wednesdays. So those will take place directly after school. And it's most likely going to be my husband that stays and waits for those clubs to be done, and I'll be able to head home, but there might be times that we've got to reverse that. So I'm not going to put the clubs on this kind of sidebar right here. I also received some feedback about mumbling. I apologize if I'm a mumbler. I will try to attend to that a little bit more. I do think I try to fill space in conversations, and I'm probably trying to do that right now, or space in the video, I guess. All right, so Tuesday I have a fairly open day, which is really great. And that starts at 12:30. bi-weekly meeting. Wednesday, the 4th. That starts at these weird times. I'm fascinated. I have a 10:15 reconvene. And then I have an 11:30 upper elementary consult and a 1:50 upper elementary training. And I need to do the slides, which is this item right here, to go with that training. And we are having wood delivered on Wednesday. We do have a fireplace. We're getting a cord of wood, which should last us about 2 years. However, I love fires in the fireplace. So I don't know that it'll make it a full 2 years, but we'll see. My husband has a rule that we will not do a fire in the fireplace until November 1st. I try every single year to break that rule. I have yet to win that battle, but I will keep trying. 10 o'clock. I have an extended eval review for a student who is placed out of district, and hopefully that student will be coming back. 11 o'clock will be middle school coverage. Oh, sorry. The family is riling up the dog. And 2 o'clock Ames group. And Thursday we have the 8 o'clock game. Friday, the 6th, we have 9 o'clock crisis team. And then we have 11 o'clock middle school coverage. And then Saturday the 7th, his soccer game is at 2:30. And Sunday the 8th, no plans. So that's great. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So workout, budget, skincare, journal, memory keep, 5-year, 2, 3, 4. Let's add another line in between. Oop, smudged. Lower elementary, upper elementary, middle, and high. Now looking at my schedule, I think Monday I'm going to be at the middle school, and Friday I'm going to be at the middle school. I believe Wednesday I will be at the upper elementary, and Thursday I'll be at the lower elementary, which means that Tuesday I should be going to the high school, and that is how I will get to each of the buildings once a week if I can follow that plan. Hopefully. Sorry that was out of frame. Huge apologies. All right, and then I'm not going to actually migrate my tasks over yet because it is it is Saturday, and I'm hoping I can get some of these things done tomorrow. So for example, oh, this was today. I did do this, so that's all done. Okay. So tomorrow I would like to do my new hire checklist, MTRS, and like to work on the student and the staff debriefing form. And yeah, that will be it for this week's weekly planning. And I will have a couple of videos coming out. It is October, so we will be doing an October Currently Inked. I will also be doing a weekly recap tomorrow after I finish up my daily journaling, so probably filming it tomorrow evening and posting it on Monday, October 2nd. And so based on the timing, October 1st, there will be 2 videos coming out. You are most welcome. I hope that you enjoy them both, and I hope that you have a wonderfully productive week. Thank you. Bye.